Hi my friends, this is a little video to just come back to you, and I can tell you that we had our Saturday meetup, which was really for everyone. We were only a little small group, but it was a good experience. But I won't be doing them again, so I'm sort of focusing my energy a little bit more on my own country, Denmark, where I hope to be able to support more people and start to do little workshops so we can meet physically. So yeah, and it's very much about healing our gut, healing our brain, healing our lives, and really getting to thrive in this world, which is an enormous challenge right now. So these channels here are international, so it's people from all over the world, and it's a different concept. And so I just want to send you all my love and say that I'm still here, and if you ever need to connect with me, I'm on my email. And if you ever want to have a coaching session with me, you go to my website, which is up here on the, it's also under the video. It's a Danish website, but you can see there's some English offerings in there too. So I'm still around, I just won't be so active on these channels for a while. Just let's see what the future brings. But these channels became more and more, well, I kept both these channels open because, well, it's really 10 years ago I started this big channel, Katrina R, and it's in a way a funny story because the first video I ever made was, I was milking my cow, Inger, and it just became very, very popular, and it is still popular, that video where I'm milking that cow. And it was really a journey for me because I just wanted to share sort of nature and living with animals, and it turned into more and more spirituality and how we can, it's important to focus on how we are in this world and the life that we create for ourselves. But it really all starts from within, because when you are healthy and happy within, you will actually automatically create a beautiful life, because you can't not do that. So I was just guided more and more to make the videos more and more spiritual. And so then I started the other channel, which is much smaller, called Shining Our Bright Light. And I focused on that for some years. And I could see that there were still people who were very much wanted to be on the first channel. So that's why for quite a while I've been putting the same video on both channels, because some people want to be on the one channel and some want to be on the other one. So that's why they have the same video. And yeah, my focus became more and more spiritual. So I'm just sort of really being guided by my own higher self as to what is right to do and what I feel that I can share that is beneficial for whoever is out there. So some people who come to this channel, they feel they resonate with me and others don't resonate with me, and that's perfectly fine. And that's what's so beautiful about life, really, and about our journey as humans who are evolving, that everything's out there, and as long as you go searching, you look, you will see that there's something that really resonates with you and some things that don't. And to just pursue that, or to yeah, to use whatever you can use that you resonate with to make you feel at home here. Because for many of us, well, as I've said before, we don't belong on earth. We are spirits in a human body for a while, but the earth is not our actual home. And it also says in the Bible that we belong to heaven. We belong to the other realms. But we are on earth for a while, and some of us who are very sensitive, we often don't feel very much at home on earth. We feel it's a very difficult place to be because the energies are so dense and so heavy, and there's so much friction, there's so much selfishness, there's so much of all that dark, heavy stuff, and you really have to look around to find the good stories, the loving people, the light people, the people who don't take life so seriously and who share joy and love and peace. There's far between them, and that can be really difficult. So when we find someone or something that resonates with us, that makes us feel good and feel, this feels like home, it's really wonderful. And it's important that we give ourselves those experiences. So that's really been my wish all along. They talk about having Facebook friends and digital friends, that's useless and worthless, but really, as I see it, yeah, I wish to, with my videos, to make you feel that you have a friend in me, which is different to a friend in real life, but really on a deep level we're all connected. So there's nothing really phony or wrong about this, that we're connecting through computers, because I'm still here and you're there. So we're on an energetic level, we are connecting. We are together. So maybe because my own journey has been very lonely often, that's just a great wish for me, that yeah, people who watch my videos feel more at home, more loved, more peaceful, feel like they're not completely in the wrong place at the wrong time. So getting back to, I've been doing quite a few carnivore videos, and that was really interesting and fun, and now I'm going back to the more spiritual focus, and to just talk a little bit about the time we're in. The time we're in is really intense and can be very difficult, and it is really, as I've been saying all along, it's the same message really, just keep going within. That's my advice to you, or that's what I feel is the most important thing, to keep coming back to our own core and reminding ourselves that there really is only love. There is only love. Love is all there is. Love is all that's real. And love is really who we are. And when we keep coming back to this truth that there is only love, love is who I am, only love is real, that makes us feel good straight away. And we're really speaking from our higher self, which knows this, which is pure love. Our higher self is pure love. And this is the process we're in, that we are releasing our ego more and more, which is not evil, it's just a very simple part of us, and a lower, energetically lower, a more dense part of us, but it's not wrong. The process of awakening is that we let go of the ego more and more. We realize that living our lives through our ego is not joyful, it's not peaceful, it's not loving. And so we yearn to come back to ourselves, which is spirit, which is love. So the more we do this every day, no matter what is happening, we've just lost our job, we've just lost our home, and the most horrific things can be happening to us. Really, nobody can stop us from doing this. They can lock you up in a jail, they can do anything to you, but they can never ever, nobody has the power over you, your inner self. They can't catch that. And not that there's any they out there really, it's really all about ourselves. So often we are the ones who catch ourselves and who bound ourselves to be not free. So we are really the ones who need to set ourselves free. And so understanding that the true power, first of all, the only power there is, the true power, which is love, is always in the now. It's always right now. So right now, when you're looking at this video and I'm here talking, and we are completely present, we are in the most powerful power that exists, because we are in the now moment. So we are in love. This is where God is. This is where all creation ever began and ever will come from. So we've brought ourselves to the most powerful place, which is within us. And this is really what this is all about. Just keep coming back to that place. This person has just done this and this and this. I come back to this place. Keep coming back to this place. And you feel as you go that person who just did that to you, it really, I had something pretty bad happen to me a few weeks ago. And the simple mind can very quickly say, oh, they're so bad, they're so horrible. But very quickly, I just felt, I really almost laughed at it, because it was really comical, really. Because it was some people who were trying to make me feel really bad. They had made up a story, really, that I'd done something really bad. And so I'm the baddie now in their world. I'm a very, very bad person. And so your self-esteem becomes challenged when people just throw you into a garbage bin and say you're just useless, horrible, bad. But very quickly I could just sense my higher self saying it's nothing. All it is people living in separation, who don't see that I am one with them. They are one with me. We're all one. And nobody really is the baddie. And if you live your life in that way, that you have the goodies and the baddies, you're living in separation, which is not your higher self. You're not in your power, really. You are in your weakness. And so that's the old way of living, that we needed to have baddies, and we were always the goodies, of course. And so that way we felt empowered, because we could sort of organize the world and life. We have all the baddies and we have all the goodies, we have all the bad things that happen and all the good things that happen. But with the eyes of our spirit, there's no such thing. It doesn't exist, because we're all one. And we're all, if we want to, moving towards the light, the love, and a new way of living, which is already here. And we step into it every time we step into our hearts. We step into the new earth. So it's completely alive and completely present and completely here. And it's really in every moment, every single second, we're choosing to be in it or to not be in it. And we're free. And God, which is within us, outside us, but God, if we imagine God looking at us, God has only love for us, no matter what we do. We can live many, many lives after this one and still stay in separation. We're still deeply loved, and we'll never be less loved. So it's really all up to us Do I wish to live in separation, or do I wish to live in oneness and in unity? And when you live in unity consciousness and you see everyone as part of you, it's so beautiful because there's no one to fight anymore. Life becomes incredibly simple because all you need to focus on is, am I in my heart? Am I in this this balance point within me? Am I here? Am I in the now? Am I seeing everything around me with the eyes of love? That's all I need to do. And everything becomes love, because you chose to see it with the eyes of love, and love can only see love. That's really the eyes of love are the eyes of God. So you're seeing your world with God's eyes, which are your true essence. So we are becoming our God selves. And beforehand we used to think we have to do this course and we have to do this diploma and we have to follow this guru because it's all so complex. But really what we're learning now, that it is so incredibly simple. It's so simple. So all we need to do, that's all we need to do, is to just become aware. Am I seeing this? Am I in the present moment? Do I feel my inner core? And am I looking at the world with the eyes of love? That's all I need to do. And what do I need to eat? Where do I need to live? Who do I need to be with? That will all come, because it cannot not come. Because life, we have already sown the seed for our new life. And it unfolds itself. So when we have this approach to life, where we go into this core, see everything with the eyes of love, we have, like a fairy godmother, we have shaken our wand and gone, and this big spark has come out. We've created our life. It's created, and that's what we do all the time. It's a constant creation of life. And so our outer world will shape itself beautifully and naturally. And as this process is going on, we're going out of our mind. We can feel that we don't need to think so much anymore, because we are in love, and where love is, that's where the power is, and that's where all the creation lies. So we can just really lay back in our chair, in our bed, and just let life unfold, knowing that this is all we need to do. And so as life unfolds, and we're dancing with life, we are the dancer and we are the dance. We will be inspired because we have opened up to our higher self, and the higher self will keep sending messages about, oh, go that way, or try that dress on, or try going and speaking with this person, or click on that YouTube video, and it will all come. The inspiration is in us already. We've just open up the gateways completely, so that all this inspiration can come in, and we can take all these inspirations and make a new fairy godmother wand thing with that inspiration. So we are creators, we are becoming creators. And we're creating out of the only power there is, which is love. And anything that's created out of love can only grow and be beautiful and create more love. So there's nothing to fear anymore, because everything's coming from love. And anyone who is like that thing that happened to me the other day, I could see very quickly that they are actually being of service to me, because they gave me a kick in the ass. They pushed me forward with my ego, lower self's eyes. They were pulling me down and throwing me into a bin because they thought I was so bad. But with the eyes of my spirit, I could see that they were pushing me forward to unfold more and to actually come more into my power. So I don't know if this is true, but this is what happens, that actually the great masters of our lives are often the ones who trigger us the most, and who maybe are living very difficult lives, and who can really challenge us. Often they have chosen that to help us, because they want us to move forward with more power. So they've taken on this role in life to help us move forward. So really they're doing it out of love. So it's very, very beautiful. It's so beautiful that you can know. And so this is a sign. This is another thing I've thought of, I want to share with you. This sign, you can ask, am I moving forward on my spiritual growth? In my spiritual growth, am I moving forward? And you will know by sensing how when you're challenged, you have this lightness about you. You can almost laugh at something going really wrong. Things don't bother you anymore. And that in the beginning, of course, it's a little bit, you'll feel, oh, that I didn't take that so heavily. I only cried for 5 minutes and smashed 1 plate. I used to smash 10 plates and cry for 2 weeks. So you feel it's light, it's becoming more light and more not so heavy. And finally, when challenges come, you really, in a way, praise them, because you can see that they're really all gifts. That's all they are. So this is a sign that you're moving forward, that you have this feeling of lightness and joy, especially when challenges are coming. Because when life is great, everything's going well, and we feel good, that's not a good you can't really use that. But it's when the challenges hit and you feel the lightness and the joy, and even that this is actually a gift for me, that's when you know you are truly, truly evolving and becoming your God self. Because that's the way God sees it. God never sees a problem. God only sees opportunities for growth. So it's so beautiful. So yeah, this was apparently what I was going to share today, and I send you all my love. And as I said, I'm always on my email, and I'm on my website, the Danish website, so if you ever have a question or something, I'm very happy to answer. And you can, of course, always write under the films. So I send you all my love, and yeah, it's wonderful that we are all one. We are all one. Take care, my friend. See you.